EG looking pretty scary, lots of damage, lots of CC. Not at this point in the game. Oh, the Mango coming out, and with the Lightning Storm, he's going to be taking a lot of damage. He will Fairy Fire up, but the Q comes out from Coddle, managing to drive him away, and Insania is looking pretty low, but he's going to be getting away from the worst that the Dire has to offer. And salving up, he's looking fine, and in fact is going to come back and trade a few hits with Fly. The Fly Mango's up, throws out the wave, and now with the stun coming out from Vengeful Spirit, Insania might have been a little bit of trouble, but actually Mickey, with the turnaround damage from Insania's Crystal Nova and with the Lightning, will claim first blood by bringing down the Keeper of the Light. Insania and Mickey gonna be running away. Crit, he's angling for something here, wants to go back in. And in fact, he is going to go for it, going to dive under the tower, throws out the Wave of Terror, but he gets rooted, and they throw the stun up, but with the Magic Missile coming in, Mickey poked his head out just a little bit too far, and is going to pay for it with his life. Going to have a little bit of a spat with Alchemist in the mid lane, meanwhile, Venge getting gone on down in bottom. Oh, actually taking a lot of damage here from Boxy, and with the Purify there as well, he just gets run down under his own tower. No mercy from the Omni Knight, supposedly the man of virtue. Meanwhile, Abed comes out of the Invis and goes on to Mickey with the Urn of Shadows and the Cold Snap. This is looking like a pretty easy dead Leshrac. Cheeky little git. Oh, and there's the Black Hole now going out onto Ramses. This time, there is no rotation from the Invoker to be able to get him. They don't quite have the damage within the duration of the Disable, but they do after it runs out. That Crystal Nova coming in and managing to bring down the Kunkka. And EG now, they smoke up. Now they want to make something happen. They leave Arteezy out in the front lines almost. He's bait, but he's also the trap. And Liquid, they're invised up. They've got Koifa. He's gonna get out the Melt Strike onto Arteezy, and now who was that in the middle? Boxy. He's gone, so there's a lot of the protection gone. The Coddle ulti does go down. Insania goes down, and oh, it's looking bad for Liquid here, as the Aegis is popped by Koifa with all of EG surrounding him, and he's gone, but the Black Hole on the 3, but it immediately, just as immediately as it comes out, it gets cancelled by the Tornado, and oh no, it's bad for Liquid. They get fully wiped, and with the Black Hole used. Jesus Christ, just melting these buildings, the Alchemists. They're going to use him up, they're going to try and get something, or just try and delay him in any capacity, but Mickey, just for that, it looks like he might lose his life. They have to pop the Guardian Angel just to get EG to leave. And now Tiger tries to go forward, the Midnight Pulse and the Malefice out onto the Alchemist. They're going to X-Mark Mickey back into the fray of things, and he is going to go down. Meanwhile, the Keeper of the Light ulti does go down, but Insania manages to get out of the radius. They manage to find Boxy again, who got himself just a little bit too into the fray, and they make him pay for it. They show him that that is not an okay thing to do. And Liquid, they're hanging around like they could try and get some initiation here, but what are they going to do? Okay, Koifa finally does go in. He goes on to crit, but almost immediately gets tornadoed up. They throw out the Freezing Field and the Guardian Angel to try and get anything done, but Alchemist, he just doesn't care. And they pop the Beacon Field to take it, and a Black Hole comes out. It catches the Kunkka, and it catches the Alchemist. They're actually doing a lot of damage here. Ramses is very, very low. Is he going to go down? He goes down the right click from the Crystal Main, and Arteezy goes down as well. His dominating streak is gone, and now Liquid, they could just clean up this Roche. Abed, he's trying to make of it what he can. He goes in, but they manage to use him up. They get the root out, and they throw him the damage to the armor reduction. Holy, Liquid turned it around. And now they've got the Roche. That's an Aegis in the hands of the TA. Koifa is on the back lines. He's got his refraction up, and now they're going to get some lockdown on the Mickey. Oh, what the? I heard a Black Hole for a second there. Did that instantly get cancelled? Okay, no, the Black Hole didn't go off. Okay, Guardian Angel now comes out. It looks like Liquid are going to be the ones to try and force EG back. They throw the boat out, and now they're going to swap Boxy back in. He gets the heal off, but crit, he's taking a lot of damage. This minus armor, the Melt Strikes from the TA, doing a lot of work. And Boxy, he's low on mana. He's got the Heavenly Grace on himself. He might be able to get away. He throws the concoction does hit him at long range, and they manage to get the X marks the spot out onto him. He's taking a lot of damage, making them work for it. And now they do finally get a melee Rax to their name. And Alacrity's out, but they root him up just for a second, just to try and delay him at all. Insania, he's up in the torrent. And now they have the courier in there, so they know about this. Although Mickey, they managed to get the Yules up onto the Coddle, but they swap the crit, manages to swap him away, giving up his life to save the Keeper of the Light. So he will go down. The Dire Courier goes down as well. They found it in the Roche pit, and now Ramsey's taking a lot of damage from this Leshrac. He's stunned up, a Sunstrike coming in, but the Keeper of the Light ult will hopefully be able to save his life. But Tiger, he manages to catch out Arteezy, but immediately gets swapped away by the Vengeful Spirit. Ooh, Ramses goes down, he drops the gem, but now Arteezy, the big bad alchemist, he's here, and he's looking to slap some people. He's going to slap up Mickey, doing a lot of damage. Mickey gets away, but Omni Knight is not so lucky. Tiger, he tries to get out of there. Do they have the lockdown? They don't need the lockdown, because they just hit him really hard. Oh, and now Mickey, he gets caught on the backlines as well. They torn him up and they sunstrike him, and he's gone. He has to buy back. But Liquid, no buybacks on either of these two heroes that are gone. Insania, they managed to get the X-Mark on him right as he TPs away. He's gone and he has to use his buyback. Finished up, but EG, they're about to claim Mega Creeps, and it looks like they want to claim the whole game as well. Mickey goes down, he's dead. No Leshrac for 100 seconds, and Liquid, they know when they're down. They just call it. GG is gone as the Dire take Mega Creeps. A very convincing Game 1 showing from Team 15 to 25 at the end as Evil Geniuses take Game 1. It's going to be Mickey on the anti-mage, Koifa on the middle lane Leshrac. It's Arteezy on the... so it will actually be Arbit playing the Gyrocopter. Okay. Let's try and give them a bad time. Throwing out them quills. Well, actually, he's going right in there. He's on low health, but so is Ramses. This is a brave, brave boy. He's so low, but he manages to get the first blood. That quill damage stacking up. Same kind of net worth. Oh, he's going for a Boots of Travel first item. He really wants to start going for things. Now, a stun is going to come out onto Arteezy. They really want to go for this. Boxy's here as well. They're going to make the rotation. Those quills doing so much damage with the 3 stacks of goo and the Wave of Terror. They're going to be able to bring him down relatively easily. The well played, the BM coming out from Mickey, and the disappointment. Oh, but now it looks like they might want to try and turn this around. They've got the missile coming out onto Boxy. A stun is thrown out by Insania, but it's not really going to be enough to try and dissuade this. Oh, actually, Fly goes down. It's so... I thought Arbed was about to die. That was very nearly a triple kill for the Bristleback. I guess that's what happens when you throw too much damage at him. Meanwhile, Mickey has gone down bottom and is looking to keep the Ramses pain train going. If there's not a Bristleback there to kill him, they'll just send everyone else. Still, at the very least, they've had a... Oh, Jesus, actually, crit. Talking of him dying to Boxy. He's trying to fly away just to stop these quills from getting to him. It's not quite going to be enough. Oh, actually, he's cold and braced up, so he's doing fine. But meanwhile, Boxy taking a lot of damage from this Arc Warden, the Tempest Double, the slows. Oh, the Splinter Blast coming out. And now, is the cooldown going to quite be enough? It's not quite enough, but they managed to bring him down anyway. And now Insania, he is caught between a rock and a hard place with no Bristleback to help him. The amount of times there that it looked like that Bristleback was going to get out, but then they just had a last little bit of damage. Okay, looking like he might be in a bit of trouble. Ramses is here, but he's got the rest of Liquid backing him up. Tiger and Koifa, the big magic nukers. And Ramses, he's not got any mana, nor does he have a TP. He's just going to have to go down and give his life away to the Liquid mid laner. Arteezy making decent progress onto a Mjolnir as well. 2 from Liquid, smoked up. They managed to get the look on the fly, but he manages to Blinding Light and throw out the ultimate as well. The Will-o'-the-Wisp going to stop any potential engagement. And now Koifa, he's in a bit of trouble. He's in a lot of trouble, actually. He's going to go down and Insania tries to save his life, but just as quickly melts like his mid was before him. Throwing out the Flux, just trying to stop him. Fly, they get an X-Mark out onto the Enigma, so now they're going to be able to catch him. And now just throwing a little bit of extra damage while little they need. And Tiger is going to go down. 32 seconds with no Enigma. Oh, a double boat into the cooldown. The boat isn't going to hit on anyone, though the cooldown does. So actually, the boat does, but Boxy does get... And now Enigma, he bought back, he's got the black hole out, and Mickey, he's here, he's going to be doing damage. They take out Fly, but that's all it really caught. He takes point in mid, just trying to push these waves out. And now Kunkka and Wyvern, they're wrapping around. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to find anything. They've got half the duration left on the smoke. Oh, actually, Mickey, he blinks in. He's the one who's going on these people. He blinks ahead to the camp, and he doesn't quite get stunned up, but he manages to get hit by the sleep. The Will-o'-the-Wisp. He gets X-Marked back. He's very low, but Insania manages to swap him away, and Anti-Mage is probably just going to be wanting to get out of this fight. Meanwhile, Insania, he's going to be taking the sacrifice to save his carry. Oh, we are going to get the stun out onto Ramses, who throws out the boat and the torrent. Stun is thrown out onto him, and now with another stun coming out from Koifa, they've got the lockdown. Do they have the damage? Yes, they certainly do. That is a dead Sailor Man. He's a swole boy. Well, Anti-Mage just continuing to monopolize the dire jungle. Although EG, they're smoked up, they're looking for somebody. They might find Tiger. They might find a lot of people. The smoke is broken. Tiger doesn't even find them. They hex him up, and now they're going to throw a lot of damage out on him. Throw the Will-O-the-Wisp out as well. Okay, that is a dead Enigma, and Boxy, he's caught on the very edge of the Will-O-the-Wisp, but he manages to get away. And now Koifa actually gets caught on the side as well, hexed up, and a lot of damage going his way. But now Anti-Mage, he's come in, he's joined the fight. The Cold Embrace will protect Crit for the time being. But now it seems like Liquid don't really want to take a fight here. Insania, he's in a lot of trouble. He does get hexed up. And now this is looking like it might be 3 dead for Liquid. I think they're happy just forcing those buybacks. They're going to get out of there. Although Anti-Mage is going to move forward. They get the Hex out on him, and the X mark, and the everything. They're throwing everything at him. He's taking a lot of damage. Is he going to blink away? Yes, he is. Whew. Oh, but now the Hex out onto this. I don't even know who that is. Oh god, that's Boxy. He's looking pretty low, but he's going to be fine. He gets swapped out by Insania, who, remember, did buy back for this. They get the Hex out onto him and the Torrent. That's going to be a dead Vengeful Spirit. No buyback on him. He's dead for 70 seconds. Level 25, he's got that magic resistance. Doesn't feel like he's been able to get any good mana voids off. Oh, actually, hold that thought, hold any game analysis, because we're going to have a fight going on. The stun up onto the Kunkka, who already has, like, no mana. The mana void does come out, but it does, like, no damage, it feels like. And Abed, he's just BKB'd up. He's fronting and stunting and balling. Although Mickey's trying to do the same with the BKB of his own. He's trying to go on to Ramses, but Ramses just feels really tanky. And Boxy, he's trying to do some disruption here in the middle of this, but they X-mark him back, they hex him up, he's got the Lotus Orb on him, they're trying to protect him, but he does ultimately go down. And now Tiger, he comes in, he gets 2 of them in the BKB, and now Mickey, he's going to come in, and this is where he does a lot of damage! Oh my god, that's an instant buyback on crit, although, what's there really to come back and save? Abed goes down as well, and that is what you want to have happen if you're Liquid. Good lord! And immediately they are going to be the ones to take that Roche. Oh, what really do you have to say about that? Enigma pressed R and they won the fight, although, actually, Arteezy manages to clean up Insania on the backlines. The stun-up comes out onto Mickey. He's just going to try and kill on this Roche. He manages to get it, and he gets the Aegis. Now, oh, they've managed to catch out Koifa. They're doing a lot of damage to him. He's just going to go down. No time to speculate on if he manages to get out or not, because he just goes down. Oh, the Cold Embrace now out onto Mickey, so they're not going to be able to really take out Arteezy, and meanwhile they're just throwing everything to try and keep them in that exact spot. But meanwhile Mickey, he's going forward. They managed to take out some people. They managed to bring down Fly. They've got the lockdown thanks to the buyback from Koifa. And now Arteezy, the Tempest double does go down, so they're not going to be able to get any more damage out on the Boxy. Meanwhile, they find Abed right as his BKB runs out. They manage to get him with the Midnight Pulse, and he's just going to go down. No hope of him getting out of there. Boxy with his Lotus Orb up, they managed to break him. But how much control do they have, and how much do they want to commit? It seems like not a whole lot. See, he's got the Lotus Orb runs out, so they're not going to be able to get that stun out onto the Gyrocopter. And actually, they get a Lotus Orb out onto Insania. Meanwhile, Mickey, he goes in, and they've got a Black Hole out as well. That's Fly down, and it's Abed down. So that's another death on the Gyrocopter. And now Arteezy, they've managed to get... No, that's Ramses. Sorry, they managed to catch out the Kunkka. That was just the double for Arteezy. I assumed he was nearby, but no, they managed to bring down the Kunkka. Indeed, the tower and the Rax, the melee Rax has gone down. Coddle is finally back up. And it looks like Liquid, they're going to turn their attention to the other lane as well. They've already brought down the tower. Jesus, Liquid doing so much damage to this base. But now all of EG starting to come back in. They bring down Koifa. Mickey, he goes in, he pops the BKB with the Instant Blade onto Arteezy. They've caught the real Arteezy. How much damage are they going to be able to do? Not that much, it seems. He's going to Shadow Blade away. Boxy now starting to be focused down by EG. He's taking a lot of damage. Doesn't have his team there with him. And it seems like he's just going to be the sacrificial lamb, and if nothing else, is going to try and make them work for this kill. Koifa has the Edict popped, they glyph up. It's looking like... Oh, Tiger goes in. He manages to catch Gyrocopter in the black hole, and they don't really have a way to interrupt it, and Gyrocopter is going to go down, but Tiger, he gives his life for it, and now they've got the catch onto Arteezy, onto the Tempest double, that is. They've brought him down very low, but they're just going to leave him, because they found bigger fish. They found the real Arteezy. They can see him. They're doing a lot of damage, Mickey. He's under the magnetic field. They're just trying to stun him up while Arteezy is desperately trying to bring down Koifa, but he will go down. He's so low, he does go down in the very end, right as Koifa does, as Ramses desperately tries to do what he can with the Ghost Ship fleet, and now they're going to go for bottom. They want to get Megas, they want to secure this. Mickey, he's taking a lot of damage, he manages to get the stun out onto onto Ramses. He blinks away and leaves the rest of his team to finish up the job. That is Ramses down 2 minutes with no Kunkka. Oh no, he does have buyback in about 3 seconds. And it looks like he might have to use it. He is indeed going to use it, but what use is it? Liquid, they've taken Mega Creeps 27k ahead in the net worth. This is looking like it might be their game. If EG, this has got to be their last hurrah. Insania, he's back. He's throwing the stands out. He manages to swap Boxy back in, and now Mickey, he blinks back in. He's getting some damage out onto Arteezy. They can see him under the Sentry Ward as Tiger, he blinks back in. He catches Ramsey, Arteezy in the black hole. He catches Arbed as well as they all go down. EG, they fall in the face of that one last black hole, and good game is called. Liquid, they take game 2 in very entertaining fashion. But EG, they go back and they pick up that old standby, the Kunkka. Boxy also taking a lot of damage, and it looks like he doesn't really have that kind of option. He's going to Fairy Fire up, but he's out of regen, and one more right click. Fly will secure the first blood onto Puck. Ooh, Tiger taking a lot of damage. But so is Arteezy. He's going to go down, but with the jaunt forward from Boxy, that will also be the death of Arteezy. But Boxy taking a lot of damage as well from that tower hit. Can Fly finish him off? He's going to jaunt to dodge away the right click. Oh, meanwhile, Crit goes down on bottom to Insania. Oh, and Ramsey's going to be going down as well, although the rotation in from Arbed, they might be able to bring down the Drown Ranger. Ramses is very low. They managed to hit up with the boat. Insania's coming in. Does he have the decay? Yes, he does, but Ramses has the stick up. They throw out one last right click from the Drown Ranger, and now he's just got to focus on surviving. Insania does finally manage to bring down the Lycan, and now they can turn back onto Arbed. He's stuck in between two heroes. Not quite going to be able to kill. Oh, yes, he is. The Tidebringer hit onto Mickey, and then Ramses finishes him off with the Wolves, and now Insania misses his decay and doesn't have mana for another one. Crit has by now respawned. Insania is very low. Undying finally dies. The game's a lot more even than the previous game. Oh, the smoke immediately gets broken by Insania, who just dances, decays, and sachets away. But now they throw out the boat onto him. He might have been a little too big for his britches. Insania, he throws out the decay as well, just trying to tank up and make them work for it. They throw out the torrent onto Mickey. Arteezy goes down on top. He tried to challenge Koifa, but obviously wasn't quite strong enough. And now Mickey, he's got himself in a little bit of a predicament. But Boxy comes down, throws down the Dream Coil, gets out of the silence. Mickey, he has the ultimate up, but he's not able to get the distance requiring him to take advantage of it. Oh, a big heal bomb coming out from Dazzle, and that will be the life of the Drown Ranger gone. And now they're going to turn onto Boxy. Arbed and Koifa might run into each other, although Liquid, they're smoked up, they're invised up, although the invis is going to break. They're going to blink forward, they're going to get the stun out onto Arbed, and there's a lot of damage here. That's just a dead Kunkka, no chance to respond there. Sustain for his team. Oh, actually, they're going to blink back in again, try and go for the Coddle. They get the decay out as well, but now it seems like the rest of EG are coming in. Ramses, he's running in, he's a quick boy. Look at that boy fly, and now they're going to try and go into Koifa again. Fly goes down on the back lines, but Koifa once again melted, and now Insania looking like he's going to befall the same fate. The minus armor's on him, he pops the Flesh Golem, but he's just trying to run away under the safety of his own tower. But Ramses, as the ult runs out, it looks like that might be enough to dissuade him. Boxy, he's thinking about it, he's itching. EG seem to be staggering, so he can't quite predict the timing. They pop the Phantasm. Oh, they're going with the Epicenter. Tiger, Radiant gets the Aegis and the Roche, but almost immediately the counter damage is going to come back in from EG. Puck goes down, Insania goes down, and Tiger, though he has the Aegis, is looking like he's going to be going down a second time. They got the Roche Liquid, but at what cost? They lose 3 and the Aegis that they claimed. Stun out onto Arbed, and they're going to start throwing out some right clicks. Although EG seem to want to turn, going to find Tiger. They've got him in the X mark. They hit him up with a stun from the boat, and now Arbed, he's not really taking a whole lot of damage here. But Koifa, he's got a drain going out onto Ramses. They're going to just try and get whatever they can. They blink forward. There's a lot of damage coming out onto Ramses. Koifa pops the BKB, and now he's going to start turning and fighting. And Arteezy, he goes in, but he's taking a lot of damage from Mickey. And Arbed, he's in over his head as well. Suddenly, all three cores go down on EG. It's a triple kill for Koifa. Oh, and they just about catch Fly. It's looking like it might possibly turn into 4. Tiger, he gets the bounty rune as well. They blink forward. They Yules up the Keeper of the Light, and this is going to be 4 kills. They don't have the exponential rising factor of an anti-mage. Oh, actually, Tiger blinks in, gets a stun out onto the Dazzle. They throw in the Keeper of the Light ult, so that's going to be Tiger gone. They managed to pull him back. And now Insania is going to get gone on as well, but they throw the Dream Coil out onto the Lycan. this Undying, he's beefy, but not beefy enough. There are so many dire units here. Oh, the buyback into the epicenter, and now Koifa, he's going in, he's draining up the damage. Tiger taking a lot of damage in himself, but Koifa, now the link has been broken. He's got 105 damage stolen. Is that going to be enough? He's hitting up Abed with this, oh, they managed to find they find the X mark onto Mickey. They pull him back, he's gone. And this is what you don't want to have happen if you're Liquid. I think like he'll be in like a wizard theme park or something. So while casting Dota, Koifa's getting gone on. They're going to throw the torrent out onto him. He's going to pop the BKB, try and run away. He's got the Eye of the Storm. They're not quite going to be able to catch him. Lycan pops his BKB. What is he doing? Oh, Mickey managed to get caught out by Kunkka. Boxy, he's trying to rat this out, and he's making a decent go of it. Meanwhile, Mickey gets caught out. They've got him in the Keeper of the Light ulti, and boom! Boom goes the dynamite. They, like, immediately managed to melt him down, that crit from the CK. And now they're sending everyone back to try and deal with Boxy, who's gonna TP away. He's gonna get away with this. And now he has his Ags board up. EG, they've just got it. Oh, and CK also took the Agnum's Blessing. Allows Phantasm to be cast on an allied hero. Okay, they finally found Boxy. The Will-o'-the-Wisp goes off, but he's gonna jaunt away. He gets slapped up, hexed up, caught by CK, taking a lot of damage. They slap him down at long last. Now, I mean, that's an obvious statement at this point, but it's only just dawned on me that the net worth swing has swung back to 6k in the other direction. EG have taken firm hold of this game, and now they're trying to go high grounds. Arteezy, he pops the Phantasm, breaks the link from Koifa, and now Ramses, he's just in there running around. Everything's happening so much. Koifa's taking a lot of damage, but Tiger goes in with the epicenter. They heal Koifa up with the Undying W. They try to... EG are taking a lot of damage, but they're still trying to run forward. They yules up Koifa. He's just trying to deal damage to the Eye of the Storm. The Dream Coil goes down. The Silence goes out. Ramses is dead thanks to the puck. And now, Mickey, he's in here. He's doing a lot of damage. He's shooting the people. Arbed goes down. Killing streak going the way of Boxy. It's a double kill. It's a triple kill for Boxy. Arteezy, God love him. He's shallow graved up. But now, he might just go down a second time. They get the stun out onto him. And now with the right clicks coming in from Mickey, EG, they got a little too big for their britches. They overextended. Little buyback surplus. A double damage rune for Boxy. The right clicks on this puck are now definitely nothing to sneeze at. Buybacks on Ramses and Crit, because Liquid, suddenly, they're knocking on the door. All of a sudden, I was just saying how this was EG's game, and now suddenly Liquid, they're right in there. They're taking lanes of racks. Boxy is just going in and dream coiling up onto the Keeper of the Light, and now Tiger, he goes in, gets the stun out onto Ramses. There's a little bit of lag, but Ramses, he's got the ultimate. A big Will-o'-the-Wisp comes out, gets all of Liquid slapped up, and now Ramses, he's just trying to do some damage, but he's getting his damage stolen by Koifa. And you know what, Boxy is just weaving in and out. That's 2 lanes of racks now gone. Liquid, all of a sudden, the game has changed hands once again. Arbed trying to do the damage. Mickey is looking like he might go down, and indeed he will, but that might be the only casualty. Although, as I say that, Koifa, he's still in there. He throws out the Shiva's Guard, trying to make them keep away. He dodges out of the way of the torrent. And it's looking like we find... Oh no, Abed blinks forward, and now Boxy, he's still here, and the rest of EG, they're trying to get something. Melee creep! Fucking the melee racks is gone! Is that Mega Creeps? Now Arteezy with the double damage, he could do a lot of damage to somebody. He gets uled up. And Tiger just managed to get away. They dust him up. Oh, but now Arteezy, he's caught on the backlines. They gust him up, he pops the BKB, and now meanwhile the torrent catches out Mickey, so he's not quite going to be able to do as much damage. Meanwhile, Koifa just draining the damage away, and everything is happening. What is going on? Ramses is trying to take down Insania. Mickey, BKB'd up. Nobody is dying. Koifa, he's very low, just trying to deal with Arteezy, but the epicenter comes in from Tiger, who immediately gets slapped up thanks to the Will-o'-the-Wisp. Arteezy's taking so much damage. These right clicks from Koifa, he goes down. Meanwhile, Insania and Crit are also gone, the 2 supports, and now Arbed tries to go in, but he has to deal with the might of Liquid. They've got a big wave of creeps, and they've got some big right clickers behind them. The tower goes down, and the creeps are going to turn onto the other tower. They go onto Arbed, they get the Dream Coil and the Hex out. They silence him up, and he pops the BKB. They pop the Glyph, but Tiger, he comes in, he gets the stun out onto Ramses, who now pops the BKB and the ultimate. There's BKBs all over the place. Mickey is very, very low, but his BKB, he's 4-staffed away. He goes down, but so does Ramses. And now Arbed, he's looking pretty low as well. They're trying to right click him up, but they're just going to focus on the fountain, and EG, they finally call it Liquid! Snatched the game back right when it seemed like EG was starting to win it, and in explosive fashion, they take the series.